A brand new season and a brand new map. This is Edgewater Bay. Look at this. This is so cool. You've got cities kind of around a body of water. The sun's rising. You got some fog. You even have a city with a mountain in the middle of it. Um, I've been playing SimCity since SimCity 3000. I played SimCity 4. The thing about this version of SimCity that got me so excited when I heard about it, and especially when I saw the promotional videos, was the game was taking that next step from a graphical standpoint. The fact that we were going to be playing a game and you could have the sunrise, you could have morning fog, things of that nature. That's what had me so excited. And when I was looking at regions, this region, Edgewater Bay, is the one that really caught my attention. 7 cities, all kind of around this bay. You've got a great work site. But the thing is, that was early on. I didn't know how important traffic was. I did not know uh, that you stay away from four-way intersections, that the entrance to the city is so important. All of the things that I know now, I did not know then. So I jumped in, I started playing, and this region was my first region, and my very first city was this city right here. And I learned the hard way. There were things that I needed to learn, and I lost. I lost that first city. I tried to go to another city and use that city to support, and that didn't work. And I think by the time I had filled up all 7 of these plots, maybe I was starting to figure some things out. But it, it was my introduction to the fact that there are things that you have to know. Um, and it was it was rough, but nevertheless, I was having an incredible time. Look at how the sun is shining on the water there. This next season, I want to go back. Let's go to Edgewater Bay. I want to start this season here. If you think about seasons 2 and 3, those cities in those seasons were made possible because of the funds that I made in season 1. We are starting completely from the beginning. Um, I have no idea what we're going to do, but let's just have fun. Some of the cities could be futuristic. Some of the cities could be for amusement, leisure, tourism. But I am so excited to get started with this particular region. So let's get started. We a new season, new region, and let's see what type of cities we can create. This is the highway entrance to Burton Basin, our first city that we're going to work on. Let's zoom out a bit. Look at that. So the majority of the city is at this lower elevation, but we've got a good amount of the city up here. So now, of course, the first thing we need to do Let's check the wind. All right, let's check oil. All right, so we are city number one, and city number one is so important. You get that good start. This city is going to be kind of that foundation for our region. Uh, if you are just joining me, what I want to do is I want to take my time. I want to kind of go through getting this city up and running so that if you have not seen, especially my very first city in season one, that way you can see how I get a foundational city up and running. So what I want to do is let's take this one more level from my first introductory city. I started out with drilling for oil. I transitioned from making money with oil, and I took those profits and I started a industry that was geared towards processors. Now what I want to do is let's go one more level from that. I don't believe in any of our cities we've done this, but let's kind of go from processors to now let's put down an electronics headquarters and let's get into consumer electronics, a higher profit item. But that I think that would be fun to do. And in addition, we do have rail. So maybe this city is also going to be the headquarters for a trade. And let's do a trade port. You don't have to have a headquarters for a trade port, but maybe this city is a city where we've got two corporate headquarters set up. Hopefully we've got water. Okay. All right, well, I'm glad you're here. I've got my cup of coffee. Got to work on just a basic city first. So, oil, processors, consumer electronics, headquarters. That's all down the line. First and foremost is a city that is fiscally responsible and has all of the basic services set up. So I'm excited. It's been a while since we've done this first city of a region. So I'm excited. Let's get going. All right, the first thing that I want to do, let's pause. Okay. And then my oil, I want to make a barrier so that I don't develop on top of it. For right now, I don't know if I'm going to use both of these deposits of oil, but let's just get just so that I know where it is. I want nice straight lines. Let's start with dirt roads. When was the last time we did dirt roads? It's been quite a while. Let's do this. And then let's curve. I don't want them to have to stop unnecessarily. A lot of this is going to change. Oops. A lot of this is going to change because we're not going to always have a dirt road roundabout. All right, so now, at some point, see how steep that is? At some point, we're going to need a road going up here. Maybe a road up there. And a road going up there. How much space do I have? There's not a lot of space up there. Okay, so downwind for industry. It's just connected for right now. Even though this is separated for oil, I feel like I'm going to need even more space at some point once we start to specialize further. So that could be one of our challenges, is finding enough space for industry. We may end up, I get the feeling industry is going to need to be up here as well. But let's find out. So let's go. Okay, so now for residents, I think we're going to keep a lot of this area for industry. So let's up here, let's go. I'm just going to do this for guideline purposes. Yep. just so that we're there. Thank you. Let's get them. Let's do another one here. I don't want four-way intersections, so let's just do this. Are they all connected? Yep. There. All right. All right, services. We need water. Okay, gotta start the city. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, water. Sewage. And with those guidelines, I think we're going to need as much space as possible. So let's do this. Now that I see that, let's water, sewage, and power. Well, will it fit right in the middle? It's going to be temporary. Let's do that. And let's get industry. Let's get people. And then as people come and go to work, Commercial's not going to be that critical early on. Just a few shops. All right. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what this eventually looks like. This is the fun part where you don't even know where we're going to end up. As I said, I kind of think skyscrapers up here. I don't see this being a highly populated just because of the terrain. This could be a combination of residential and industrial depending upon demand and our trade port. We've still got money left over. I can't set any taxes because I do not have a town hall. We don't need to take out a bond at this point. We're in the negative because we don't have any people in. Zero population. We have 20 available jobs. I don't know how that, oh, because of my services. And no approval rating. So let's, all right. Let's unpause. I don't want to speed up. You know, of course we can do, because we're on turtle speed. That's what I want. I don't want to, look, here comes a car. Another car. They're moving in. Have they started? Okay. Our first industrial building. Some houses. As people move in and start paying taxes, we'll go from negative to positive. Got plenty of space to work with here. Now hiring. That's pumping, and this doesn't need people either, so it should be, yep. So what I need is to get some people here. There we go. You guys have jobs. Let's watch the power. The power is slowly working its way. They've got power. They don't have power yet. And industry's waiting for power. Power's popping on. Petition to build oil well approved. Okay, so we now can put down town hall. Does town hall stay down here or do I put it up? Yeah, because I think this is going to be kind of looked at as the main part of the early city. We're making money. Oops, nice jump. All right, so could put town hall out near the water. Maybe this kind of becomes a bit of a government area here. Let's just see what it looks like. Let's do it. Let's do a little commercial close to town hall. Okay. I need tax revenue, so let's do 12%. Well, let's leave it at 11 just to make sure people feel like moving into the city. Okay. And we are making money. Very good. All right, so how are we with jobs? All right, so that is not going to suffice for So let's go ahead and start some early planning. We'll let the city kind of do its thing. And we're going to eventually end up tearing this road. And then let's curve. Okay. That way we can start the... And that could end up completely industrial. Now that I look at it, look at that. I can see a definite, industrial, residential. It is so determined for me to name the city. We'll name it a little bit later. So I've got some residential demand. I do not have demand for commercial or industrial. We've got plenty of infrastructure set up for residents. We got plenty of available jobs, which is good. So the first game, the first city of a region, it's going to be forgiving as far as the other services are concerned until I get to about 1,000 residents. The hierarchy, it's kind of laid out for you. Of course, you build your roads in your zone. When you first start the game, these three blink. So, of course, you have to have power, water, sewage. We've got down our town hall. Then it is garbage, fire, health, police. I think garbage is going to need to go up here. Of these three, fire, health, and police, fire is the most critical. Right around 1,000 residents. So the simulation says, all right, I'm going to give you up until 1,000 residents, and then I'm going to start things happening. things happening. Let's see, how much is garbage? Let's take out because we are making a really good income. So let's do this. Let's take out a bond, and that bond is 173 an hour. Just a little boost. And that really didn't make a dent in our hourly. Let's do another bond, 173 an hour. Let's do 2 bonds. And this road may become I may transition this road into a highway or an avenue. So let's not put garbage directly on it because I would have to tear it down. I keep looking at this real estate here, but I know I'm going to need it for... Let's stay here. Let's do garbage. It's a good spot. That works. And then next will be fire. We have the funds for fire. Let's get, I mean, well, we're close to 1,000 residents. There's 1,000. Where do we want fire? Let's do kind of an offshoot. Let's do it here. And then let's do now the fire alarm. Fire trucks are dispatched twice as fast. And I mean, it's not a bad price. All right, wonderful. People are moving in. We still have demand for residential. Our first module for Town Hall is still quite a ways away as far as population is concerned. All right, let's go through our data layers. Population. So here's where the workers are. Lots of purple for students. We do not have any schools at this time. A couple of shoppers. No tourists, that's to be expected. Everybody is reasonably happy. I see a couple of smiley faces going up. So young in the city, it's ridiculous to think that they're going to be real happy, but we've got a 65% approval rating. It's going up, which is good. Let's do Building density, these buildings are so young. So over time, they're going to switch from this kind of orange, they'll become yellow, and then kind of a light green to dark green. There's where our residents are. Commercial, my industrial. Land value, we haven't done anything there. Their tech value is low. Everybody's got power. There's my water table. Sewage. Wonderful. No garbage. But it was going to happen. Air pollution, germs, ground pollution, the wind. Let's lower taxes down just a bit. Let's get some more people in. The next thing I'm going to want to work on is health. I'm going to go ahead and take another bond